Yes, I've been known to get sidetracked a little bit. Cut my Michigan things out, and then I used, what did I use? The bullseye, whatever stuff that blocks out mold, whatever on wood. Then painted it oil-based black. And then I got sidetracked because it's easy. These are the floor pans to my Trans Am. Turn some light on for you. None of these holes go through. I guess these, I know these pans are 30 years old, easy. They've been sitting in the car on cardboard, so they did get some rust, and I put rust deadener on it. No, first I wheeled it down, and then I put this stuff on it that everybody uses. Concrete metal prep. Basically using this kind of wire wheel that them little things fling off all the time. And I've been using this, and I used to didn't like them, but I think they're pretty good now. These things, I never liked them before. This one, I poked around and there ain't no holes. Why am I doing this? Because I'm not doing the Trans Am anytime soon, but I don't need to buy no stuff. I need to finish what I got. Easier said than done. At my age, next month I'm gonna be 61. Happy fucking birthday. Okay, that's not the point. Point is, either I'm gonna finish my stuff or I'm gonna sell my stuff. One or the other. Because I got too much time and too much effort tied up into this stuff where I'm just not gonna die, and it's gonna be like my dad. I hate to say it, I love my dad to death, but he never finished his stuff. So the money and time he invested in it, he never got to enjoy it and drive it. I don't want to be that. But anyway, so I get sidetracked a little bit. So I got the trunk in 320, and I figured I'm going to do the bumpers, the roof first before I do the sides, because the sides are easy. It was getting really close. You can probably see if I throw some light on it. See how close it was? I don't know. I can see it. There you go. Can you see the yellow ring around it? You know, one of these days I'm gonna wake up and just buy a new camcorder. I just don't get around to it. Okay, see where it's got the yellow? It got really close. I wish this would. It got really close. Okay, let's try it this way. See it? See where it got really close? I don't know if it broke through the original white and it's getting to the primer, but it didn't hit no rubber. That's a good thing. I don't know why stuff doesn't pick up. There it does, right there. So you can see where it's shadowed, right there. So I was able to do that. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do the rest of the car in 320, but hopefully I can. Okay, let's move on because I still got sidetracked. Okay, looking at choppers, yes, I'm looking at choppers. Am I going to keep this chopper? Yes, this chopper is mine, regardless if I finish it, and shame on me for saying that. It's just that I know it's going to take a lot of time to do, and I'm not going to sell it, and it's mine, and I want to finish it. In the meanwhile, I want another chopper. They're so cheap, it's unreal. Okay, so I start emailing these guys, and these guys do not know what they're talking about, and I am not chopper god from the world, okay? Right there, that neck was cut at 50 degrees, okay? You see how this right here, see this fork right here, and then you see the neck? There's a bigger gap here, I'll show you. See how it goes down? Okay, the neck is at 50 degrees, then there's 7 degrees in the tree to rake it out, so you got a 57-degree rake. Okay, a regular front end is 24 inches long. This is 44, so it's 20 over. So I asked these guys from the bottom of the tree, because they call it a tree, why I don't know. From the bottom of the tree to the axle, how many inches it is? I don't know. Okay, well, what degree in the neck is it? I don't know. Wow, okay, You guys don't even know what you fucking bought. But anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna get me one, and I'm gonna keep this. So it's getting close to winter time, and figured it's start time to put these bucket things in. And in the meanwhile, I got to do a mid-muffler delete on my wife's Challenger later today. It's got like a big suitcase on it. Where the muffler is, it's two mufflers connecting both pipes like a suitcase. It's really weird. It's like 24 inches wide, 35 inches long or something. I wanted to change it. She said no. I just backed off, and then the other day when I started my Challenger up, ooh, I like that. Okay, whatever. So you get mid-muffler delete pipes for, I don't know, 139. I don't know. But I gotta do that today. It's supposed to be clamp on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sure it is. Sure, it's gonna be clamp on. Okay. This is what we got. This is what I did yesterday. Went out and bought me another tire. Made that bracket for it so I can carry the tire. So I got some real good tires on here. Okay, this is an old Skidoo trailer. No, Sea-Doo. That's what it is. So a Sea-Doo would, it's a watercraft that goes like this. So years ago, I put all this metal in there. Made it into a motorcycle trailer. Okay, that's fabulous. Because I've been trying to find an enclosed trailer, double axle, and I want a fiberglass one. I do not want a metal one because I don't know why I don't want a metal one. Anyway, so this is like, I don't know, I think this is like, I don't know, we'll say 12, but it's probably 11 and a half. Okay, so, and these are a little bit shorter. I don't know if I'm going to cut it or not. I think running the bike up here, I think it needs a 2x4 glued and screwed underneath to strengthen it. This I want, so if I have to stop, I want to be able to put my foot down. Okay. So that's a nice angle to go up on. Okay, I show you what I could do, and I've done it once, and it's so hairy, it's unreal, and I won't do it again because it scares the fuck out of me. This is what I thought was gonna work out, but it didn't work out with shit. You see, I'm getting prepared for another chop. I'm gonna get me one. It's gotta be like one, but wintertime's coming. The price is gonna drop even more. Not that I need it, but whatever. I don't need a lot of things. Need it like I need a hole in my head. Commercial break. Get some popcorn. Get something to drink, because this is starting to settle down. This pin is starting to not make me happy. That should never came off. But anyway, things happen in life, and you can't always win. And here we are, and this symbol doesn't want to come out. Okay. There we go. You piece of something. In life, you can't always win. Okay, this is what the plan was. The plan works in theory, but not with the chopper. If you ever rode a chopper, chopper's cool going straight. You're fine. Once you turn, it's a little hairy. Going uphill, a little hairy. Now you would think that ain't a big degree, or however you want to put it, it's not that bad of an incline. You would think. Yeah. But from here to the tires is fine. But when a chop is long, when your front tire is here and your back tire is like back here, there's a lot of space in between here because the chop is long. It's just like, it's not like a normal bike where you just go up in here and by the time you hit the tires, you could flat foot it, but you can't because the chop is way far. So once you get that tire up here, it's like you're on a skyscraper. It doesn't work that fabulous. That's all I got to say. It does not work that fabulous. Anyway, let's move on. So I haven't figured that one out yet. I found a shop, but you know, it's 10 hours away one way. Okay, then you start finding stuff that you have that you never use. Is this thing, smart washer. It's a heated parts washer thing, never used. Okay, what a deal. Let's move on. And then, oh great, that's right, this thing's in the way, so everything's always in the way. That's what happens during storage time. Yeah, might as well move it. Move it now, move it later, move it someday. And in the meanwhile, this tire is so bad, sat there so long, that it won't inflate. So what I did is put patio blocks underneath it and then checked it up and put cement blocks on it so the moisture will stay contained. I have all the front fenders and all this other stuff. Yeah. This is one thing I didn't take in consideration, and a lot of times I don't think, and where is my light that I just had? And I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Piece of something, there it is. Good times. Okay. There we go. Floor pans ain't that bad. Well, yes, I guess there's some holes, so you might as well just replace the floor pans, call it a day. Yeah. It's not rotted the fuck. You know, even if you look underneath the doors are solid. It's just it needs some, where's the worst spot? Right there. Needs some quarter panel work. My point being, I want to put this thing back together. I'm tired of jerking off. See, it's got small holes, but it's nothing. Rockers are not gone. And this thing's been sitting, I've had this for 35 years. I'm sure there's a little something down in there. But I started looking, I always wanted a T-top, and would I buy this again? Fuck no, I wouldn't buy this again. She's a little tasty right here. You know, I wouldn't buy it again. I would buy something with less work. So I don't even know if this is even, I'm even going to do the T-top. This is something I bought in Vegas. You young bucks don't know nothing about this. I'm not being rude. You probably ain't never seen it. Krager. This is some old school. And then you put these, this is a back louver. These slide into here. The ones that you see these days, they'll have like, they don't have the louver coming around. And the older Firebirds, Camaros, Trans Ams, they have a big open piece right here. I bought this out of Vegas in 06 for 50 bucks off a car. But anyway, that's good to know. I wish I would have just passed and waited and bought something nicer. Because I don't think at this point when I look at it, it's not worth putting the time into it because I don't have the time. I'm not 35 anymore. I don't have the time. And you guys talk about a poor 15? Yeah, fuck that bullshit. I wire wheeled this fucking shit. Degreased it, everything. Yeah, it's been set for a long time, but you know what? Where was it? Right here. It's supposed to not flake? What the fuck is that? I know some of you guys believe in poor 15. I say it's some bullshit. I would never use it again. Maybe it's not supposed to last more than 15 years, but this started happening shit about a year after I even had the car when I did all this. Took the front fenders off, and of course took the heater out like a dumbass, you know, because we don't need a heater, fuck that, you know. Put S10 brake thing on it, and that's fine, and this has been stored inside, outside, everywhere. And the windshield got cracked because it was underneath a tent, one of them bullshit tents. But anyway, and then instead of putting a trans in. I know I got to do a lot of modified work on it, and some things I'm willing to do and some things I'm not. I got a Trans Am hood for it, don't want it. This is '75 Firebird Formula hood. Focus. And I know it's a different right here. Right here. The regular 78 Trans Am don't have this. So this has to be filled. Don't care. I'll fill it with fiberglass, do whatever I gotta do. Maybe I'll die before then, but I hope I don't. Yeah. That's about all I got to say. This video is long as hell. Got sidetracked. And this Friday I'm going to the 44th National Street Rod Association car show, Saturday and Sunday. I haven't been to it's like 20 bucks to get in. I don't understand this. A big car show, you spend money to get in. Okay, that's beautiful. I don't have no problem with that. Yet you see some nice cars. Then you go to car shows around here. They want the people that own the cars to pay the admission fee, and the fans get in, and you're fucking buying a trophy, okay? If you win, fuck that. If you know, I don't understand. If it wasn't for the participants that own the car, that put their car in the show for $20, if they didn't do that, there would be no car show. Doesn't make no sense. I'm used to going to Auto Ram and you pay to see these cars. But anyway, whatever. Just last but not least, went to the junkyard, got a steering column, even got lucky enough to focus the key. Oh man, it was screaming hot. It was the only Firebird in the junkyard. It was 90 degrees, no clouds in the sky, sun just ablazing, and the car, I was pulling the steering column out of, laying in glass, because the T-top was broke, because there was no T-top in it, so there was no way to stop the sun, and I wouldn't do it again. I would pay some young strapping buck to pull a steering column out, because I will not do it again. And that's how I really feel. Yeah. I understand some things. Now, my dad would get to a point where it's like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'll pay some young strapping buck to do it. Yep, I'm in that zone, Pops. Pay somebody. Boost the economy, let them do the work, because there's some things I'll do, and I don't like being in the sun because I get a migraine real quick. But anyway, peace of property, peace of oneself, peace on earth, rest in peace, big peace by action, whatever, all underneath the sun, and forgive me for the shaky cam. I tried to show you a piece of my life, and cut. I said cut.